All right. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akwal, Kodash, double honors to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace, citation, blessing, all accumulating is truth, Shalom, hope for elect. And I titled this lesson, News and Prophecy. And I'm just going to start off by a little video I took last night, you know. So I try to upload. I try to upload it, but it didn't come in very good. I don't know if this is gonna work or not with the reflection, but you see that bright light right there. I seen a chariot last night. I was in the backyard, and like my spirit was on me to go out back and just look up, and little will, and I did, and that's what I seen. But chariot in the sky. See it moving? See that light? Oh my God. All praise you, how about you guys? Shah, about you, Dash. Is an angel in there? Yeah. The video don't really do much justice, but when I come outside, look straight up, and it come across right above me, and just kept the constant speed all the way to a point where you couldn't see it no more, But I took some screenshots of the video. I zoomed in. I zoomed in on the video and took a screenshot, and now I zoomed in on that. And again, you can't really see it, but on my phone here, it's a bright. You see the bright circular light, but in the very middle of it is a little dim circle. And again, that's one of the screenshots I took of it. Perfectly circular. Whew, all praise you, how about you now, Shy? But I'm gonna get something I found interesting here, and this is for edification's sakes, edification purposes only, but I did the population, population in Haiti is 11.26 million. Okay, that was 2019. And I did this is just for math purposes. Gotta be careful what we say here, but this is the numbers, of that thing that's going on right now. And you see the cases and the recovered numbers along with the deaths for Haiti. That's it's showing four. This was a screenshot from the other day, so it might be different now, but it was showing 471. And then, for the U.S., you see the numbers there, 33.9 mil. And it don't show the recovered, but it shows, it's showing 608,000 deaths. But anyways, I went to the percentage calculator. And if you type in them numbers for the U.S. is showing 0.2%, so 0.2, you know. But if you type in the numbers for Haiti, you know, with 11 million and the I typed in 500, you know, just because. So you type in 11 million and 500. And that's the percent rate, 0.0045. So pretty big difference, you know. And the point is, uh, they ain't have, you know, that's all the brothers, you know, everybody who heard that news, you know, their president got took out because he wasn't playing ball. He wasn't bowing down to the beast system and pushing their agenda, you know. That's that's why he got took out. So with that, I'm gonna get a few precepts. Get 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know, we ain't ignorant of what these devils is doing. You know how they operate. You know, through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. You know, he awoken us to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the truth. And once you understand the truth, you know, it helps the worldly stuff that's going on make better sense. You know, if that makes sense. Salaki, I had a precept. I forgot which one. Okay. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 24. I'm gonna start at verse 21. You know, in the words of Yahweh Shai, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, Lord willing, we have that hopeful elect, you know, that hopeful number, and we're gonna be saved through Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let me get this real quick, because we see how these devils is moving. You know, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10, and words Yahweh Shai. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have great tribulation 10 days. You know, that number 10 goes into you know, a set amount. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Verse 11, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcome shall not be hurt of the second death. And what's that second death? You know, the returning ICBM missiles coming over here to Babylon the Great, and the returning Yahweh Shine and the holy angels and the chariots. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because, in the words of Yahweh Shai, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, you know, we understand that our temptation is going to come upon all of the world, you know, to try them that dwell on the earth. But But for the elect's sake, we're gonna be saved out of, Lord, when we're that hopeful number. Revelation 3:11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. I'll get Revelation 12. Revelation 12. I'm gonna start at verse 10. And I heard a loud voice in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of the Most High and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. And who's the accuser of the brethren? Esau, Edom, the wicked, which accused them before our power day and night. Verse 11. And they overcome him by the blood of the Lamb, Yahushua, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto death. Verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. Okay? So, we see what these devils is doing, how they moving, and Esau just is up to his same old tactics. He's a murderer and a liar, and that's what he does. He lived by the sword. With this day and age, in this day and age now, everything's on. Everybody got cell phones. Everybody got cameras. This devil, he just want to go out and slaughter people. But he don't want to have a backlash. He don't want to have people coming against him for his wickedness. So he creates all these wicked agendas, which the big one going on right now, and he's that's a part of the sword, man. And you gotta have spiritual eyes to see, to be able to understand this, But us brothers, sisters in the know and the truth, who the Lord, have given us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We see what's taking place, and we are aware of the times we are in. This is the end, man. For what Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it, beginning of thereafter. Roughly paraphrasing. Let me see here. I'm trying to find another precept. All right, so I'm going to jump here to Second Ezra chapter 15. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I'll put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And we already see judgment going out, going out in full effect all over. We see famine. We see people rising up against the government, nation against nation. Just man. Verse 6: For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Verse 7: Therefore saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. And that Egypt, spiritual Egypt or bondage. You know what I mean? America is Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And you can you can tell just by looking, all the wickedness that's going on in this earth right now. This is definitely Babylon the Great. You don't gotta be you don't gotta have too much wisdom to really see that, with all the wickedness going on, all the devil worship, all the abominations of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All these other countries, they following after this beast system, after the great whore, Babylon, America, and that's what it is. But this is Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. We we see it. We know the time's at hand. You see all these chariot sightings. Last night, like that. That's the first chariot that I knew was a chariot that I seen. I seen like shooting stars in the past. I wasn't sure, if it was a shooting star or whatever, but still, there's spiritualness behind that too. But last night, I seen a chariot for the first time in person, and man, wow, you know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing. Let me get this real quick, because this is another prophecy. Let me see. I think it's Zechariah chapter 5, verse 3. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. What's that curse? The flying roll, the chariots of the Most High, the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Verse 4, I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. In America, what they have on their wicked FRN, in God we trust, but they secretly worship, fucking Baal and Satan or whatever else they do. You know what I mean? And then Revelation 2:9 and Revelation 3:9, they swear falsely by the name of the Lord and his people. And not only that, Job 9:24, they cover the faces of the judges thereof. They paint up, they whitewashed, Yahweh Shai, and then they try to call him White Jesus, White Jeebus. You know what I mean? And man, just man, wow. But hey, we are in time, and the Lord, he dealing with his elect. What Daniel chapter 12 verse 10. Slack, I forgot I had the light off. Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. I'll start at verse 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. Verse 10, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So, if somebody coming into this truth and they having a hard time, hearkening to these prophecies, they're trying to come against the elders, they're trying to come against the doctrine, then they ain't gonna get it. The what say, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So, just on that alone, if you got people coming up against this truth, that Israel coming up against this truth, with the elders on down, GMS and like-minded brothers teaching the same doctrine, then that's a good key indicator that they're most likely going to be the 2/3, and they ain't gonna get it, unless the Lord's will they repent and they come in at 11th hour. But we understand that once the elect are sealed, and then then it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on and cracking off, on and popping. I got spirit on me. Get this one real quick. Two precepts go hand in hand, and then I'm gonna go see if anybody on the comment board. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called. So everything this devil does, he's on the doing his left hand, fucking wickedness. So, and also Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5, let's get that real quick. Because this is what's going to amount to. It's going to help to understand these prophecies and build your faith up, through your Habashim Yashai. And, but we're going to have trust in the Most High and in Yahweh Shai, trust in Yahweh Bashim Yashai, with all our mind, all our heart, in these times to come. Because the 2/3 and these other nations were, they trust in the oppressor. They going down to Egypt for help. They scared of some man-made. Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? But hey, this is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. Verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and whose hope the Lord is. Okay. I'll get that other precept I had. Oh yeah, here we go. Job chapter 13. Job chapter 13, verse 4. This is talking about, the wicked. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Okay? So at the end of the day, these devils, they're gonna do what they do. That's their lot. And you got your wicked join hand in hand with the wicked, and they gonna fall in their lot. and it's gonna that's what it's gonna be, you know. So we just gotta, you know, continue this walk of faith, you know, in Yahweh Shem Shai. And like I say, blessed is he that readeth. Every day we on here, brothers bringing out live streams, news of prophecies, and that's what it is, man. Because everything else is carnal. Romans 8 verse 6. To be carnal mind is dead. To be spiritual mind is life and peace. Roughly paraphrasing. Hey, Shalom Ark on the comp board. But hey, with that, Lord Williams edifying lesson. I'm going to wrap it up. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Kokadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shah. All right, a Bible ball, DTA, Shalom.